I'm Tatum. I'm 17.
I'm Jesus. I'm 17.
I'm Tab. I'm 17.
I'm Abby. I'm 17.
Have you ever been extremely confused or had no idea what was going on around you? If so, then you're not alone. According to an article titled Dementia on WHO.org, published September 21st, 2020, over 50 million other people in the world share your exact same bewilderment. Due to a survey that I sent out recently, I discovered that many of you listening today have a family member or friend that is diagnosed with dementia. My name is Sadie Vanderway, and I too share your sentiments. My last remaining grandparent, my dad's mom, is diagnosed with dementia. She never remembers who I am or my relation to her unless my dad gently reminds her. Today, I will be discussing how to care for dementia patients physically, mentally, and emotionally. First, let's discuss my process for taking care of dementia patients physically. One must first understand how dementia patients' health deteriorates over time. Dementia patients are often confined to wheelchairs. This results in their muscles wearing down over time. In order to prevent this wearing down of muscles, an article titled Taking Care of Yourself on ALZ.org, Alzheimer's Association, says, adopting a healthy lifestyle can help you live well with your diagnosis for as long as possible. Furthermore, in the article, it details a healthy lifestyle by dieting and exercising. The first step to keeping dementia patients healthy is by exercising. This exercising will help increase patients' blood flow, in turn making them feel much better than if they were just sitting around all day. A healthy diet also will not only keep the pounds off the patients, it will also help with the nutritional aspects in their life. By both dieting and working out with your family members, you are not also encouraging them to keep up a healthy lifestyle, but you are also keeping yourself healthy in the process. Now that we have discussed how to care for dementia patients physically, let's discuss how to care for dementia patients mentally. As many of us know, dementia steals away our loved ones' memories. It slowly eats the memories away until they can barely remember who they are as a person. Seeing as the patients are in a constant state of confusion, they often fall into states of depression. According to an article published on July 26, 2019, titled Mental Illness in Dementia Patients on Psych360.org, if a person with dementia has previously been stable and suddenly declines or has an increase in symptoms, a depression screening can also be insightful. Not only can this depression screening be insightful, but in order to help curb depression, a friend or assistant to a dementia patient should constantly be beside said patient, in my opinion. These helpers would be responsible for keeping the dementia patient engaged in the world around them. With a helper to constantly talk to, dementia patients wouldn't be so inclined to fall deeply into depression. Now that we have to talk about mental health in dementia patients, let's discuss how to help dementia patients emotionally. Confusion, anger, and hurt are all common expressions and emotions written on my grandmother's face when I visit her. My grandma is extremely confused most of the time. She has no idea where she is, what she is doing in a assisted living healthcare, or what time she is even in. My grandma, she has trouble understanding that she is in the present, not in the past. According to an article titled Coping with Emotional Aspects of Dementia on edisonhhc.com, in order for patients to maintain a good quality of life, it is essential to address unresolved feelings. In order to help patients with dementia, one must be understanding. Caregivers can't be rash or get upset with friends or family members just because of dementia, because they can't remember things. This will only lead to more hard feelings or upset people. Helpers of dementia patients should instead play games, small memory games, to help spur patients' long-last memories. Or helpers can have conversations with their patients, letting the patients take control of the conversation. This way, the patients would be recovering their own memories and wouldn't feel quite as pressured to remember something. Today, we have discussed ways to care for dementia patients physically, by dieting and exercising. Second, mentally, by having a helper constantly with them. And third, emotionally, by talking with them or playing memory games. Now that you know how to properly care for your family members or friends with dementia, I implore you to visit them as soon as possible and use the new tactics that I provided you with today. As Benjamin Franklin once said, lost time is never found again. Make the best out of your time that you have left with your family members. Who knows how much time you have left? I know that I, for one, will be making the most out of my time with my grandmother.
I'm Jesus and I'm 17.